They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
18, let's go.
Out of the gun, they'll throw to get things going. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Now they'll set up to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. Trying to avoid the early 3 and out, they face 3rd and a yard. And it looks like he's going to have that 1st down. He will, not by a whole lot, but he's got it enough. They convert on 3rd down.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the 1st down.
Now a deep ball for Mitchell. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. And 9, Mitchell. Touchdown, Titans. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. First and 10. Throwing to begin, it's Wilson. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Back to the sideline and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
19 Lions.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. You saw a great example of it here. The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Third and 5. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. This is caught at the 2. And the Titans are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. This defense back up but stepping up. No gain on the play. It stays at the 3. Here now, 2nd down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And this time, he's in. Touchdown, Tennessee. Extra point attempt to come here. It's up and good. And the Titans will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. On the ground for the first time. Here comes Jonathan Taylor. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Open man downfield is Smith. And he will get into the end zone. Irv Smith. Touchdown, Denver. The PAT, up and good. Broncos are on the board. It's now 14-7. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Now, on the return, he has lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And when we talk about momentum and trying to stop negative momentum, it's moments like this. Not only did you just give up the big score, but now, Greg, they've got to get that defense back on the field after the fumble. That is caught. What a throw. Trey McBride. Touchdown, Broncos. Extra point try forthcoming. The kick is good. And the Broncos will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. He fields it at the 8. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Going for it all. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. He's going to try it here again. That is brought in. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. And it sets up 3rd down. So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. Knotted at 14 on the scoreboard. We're back in Music City after this. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
Let's go.
Try to pick this one up on the ground. And he's not going to get to the sticks. He'll wind up losing yardage as they mark him short of the 1st down. And it sets up 4th down.
He's just such a hard guy to get on the ground. You can see just his strength and his ability to fight through contact. But give credit to the defense. They kept coming after him, and Eventually, they got him down on the ground, and they got him down for a loss.
This one, incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. On first down, they'll start with Taylor. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They go play action now. Wilson. And the coverage right there. This ball knocked away. It's incomplete. There's a 3rd down and 4. Here's Wilson to throw. He's got his tight end. That's McBride. Inside the 30. And he's out of bounds, but they're going to spot this inside the 25. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll run here with Taylor. And that'll be a pickup of 3. An injured player on the field, and it's the running back, Jonathan Taylor, 2nd and 7. Now it's Wilson. The blitz gets there, and he lost the football. The Titans have got it. Past the 40. Inside the 20. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. The extra point is good. And the Titans have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now this is going to be returned from deep in the end zone. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. He'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. Play action. Now, Wilson. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. They'll try and run for this. It's Taylor. And he's going to have a Broncos 1st down as he's able to get it to the 37-yard line.
You can see the trust they have in this running back and the offensive line. You're facing a 3 and out. You're trying to extend this drive, turn around, hand it to the guy behind you, and let him do the rest.
Finding room across midfield. And he's going to take this all the way home. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Denver. The extra point, up and good. Broncos will even this score. It's now 21-all. So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. From the 6, here comes a return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
He'll drop to throw. He's going to let this one go deep.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
That's taken in, and he's got the first down. Well done there as they pick up a 4th and 5. They'll look to throw yet again. He's going to take a shot down the field. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Titans. That is second touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. On the handoff, it's Taylor. He's got room to the 45. Down the sideline to the 20. And he is gone. 70 yards. Touchdown, Denver. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll look to throw. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll run it on the inside handoff. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
He'll manage to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. Linebacker Ivan Pace up to make that play. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Going up top. That is caught. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run.
And he will score again. Touchdown, Tennessee. 3 touchdowns for him now in this one. And he's up to 10 on the year. No problem there on the extra point. And the Titans will go up by 7. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Now return coming from the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Now Wilson on first down. He'll get that one to Taylor, complete. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, you know, the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
They go play action with Wilson. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. This will be returned from the 6. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll run on first down with Taylor. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down. They go right back to Taylor. And he'll bring this up to the 48-yard line. And that's a first down. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. He's got it! And he will go all the way. Ja'Marr Chase. Touchdown, Broncos. The extra point is up and through. And the Broncos will tie things up all even at 35. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Back to throw. First down throw there is incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
Back to the air once more on second down. He's got room past the 35. Great timing to call the screen. It's a gain of 17 and a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And It wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. And they are all over that on defense. Good surge, drops him back. Let's put him at the 9-yard line.
Okay, ready?
So now, from half the distance closer, here's 1st and goal. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have 1st and goal. Here's a run. He'll get maybe a yard down to the 4-yard line. Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. Now they'll set up to throw. That one, take it in, middle of the end zone. Mitchell, touchdown Titans. His 2nd catch of the game, and both have gone for touchdowns. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Taylor. Room up the sideline at the 45. And he's out of bounds inside the 30. A big run from Taylor. 41 yards. Play action. It's Wilson. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
On 2nd down, here's Wilson. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the 1st down. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs. Here's Taylor. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Trey McBride. Touchdown, Denver. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drop. Now he'll air one out. That's caught. And he will take this one in. 80 yards. Touchdown, Tennessee. The extra point try forthcoming. It's up and through. And the Titans will go up by 7. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He finds Smith working across the middle. Now, faking the give. And this one's going to be intercepted. It's L'Jarius Sneed. And the Titans are going to get the football at their own 40.
Well, if there's one thing we can say about this quarterback, Mike, is he has certainly been entertaining. I mean, there's been a lot of good, a little bit of bad, and it's kind of come all over the place. But as many nice throws as he's made, he's got to cut down on some of the interceptions.
He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. And he will score. Touchdown, Tennessee. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The extra point is good. And the Titans will extend this third-quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this one out. And he can only get back to the 16-yard line. They go play action now. Wilson. And he'll be taken down just shy of the 30. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be 2nd down.
So the receiver does everything right, except for the most important part. He runs a nice route, great separation downfield, but now you just got to finish that thing off with a catch.
And he's near the 1st down, stopped a little short of the 40.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
He manages to get the throw away and completes it. They get 10 yards on the hook up there. Good for a Denver 1st down. So back and forth they go as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. This one, deep downfield for Chase. And he will score! Game on! Ja'Marr Chase. Touchdown, Broncos. His 2nd catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Second down and 8. They'll stick with him again. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line.
Fourth quarter, you find yourself protecting a one-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and throw the guy a parade for ultimately what was an incompletion, but can we just take a second to appreciate the arm strength he was able to show there? I mean, I think that ball is over 60 yards in the air, and I would be surprised if they continue to just air it out and see if they can complete one of those.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Going down the middle of the field, and he's got his tight end. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Ready. Set. Ready.
He'll drop to throw. Throw right side, pulled in by Mitchell. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal.
Quick throw here is complete. And the Titans are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the 4th quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So, really nice job here late. We're going to see if they can put this one out of reach.
They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line. And that'll set up 2nd and goal.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. They'll look to throw. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Titans. The PAT up and good. And the Titans will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. A return now from the 4. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Play action. Now Wilson. He's going to let it go deep for Chase. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 70 yards. Touchdown, Denver. He has come alive after the break. His 3rd touchdown of the 2nd half. And he'll get into the end zone and get this one a couple of points closer. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Mike, what we're seeing play out across the NFL is that if offensively it requires you to go the length of the field in a long, methodical drive, your chances of coming away with points continue to go down the more you snap the ball. You have to be able to generate shot plays, pick up big, explosive chunks, because when you do, you're a built.
And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Tennessee. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. Trying to push the pile forward. He didn't even get to the 1-yard line. They stopped him short. No gain. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 2. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Here is 1st and 10. Throwing is Wilson. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass ball is incomplete. Here comes 2nd down. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. Two minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Big play coming up, 3rd and 7, and the crowd on their feet. They'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. He's going to go up top here for McBride. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Late in the game, a big turnover goes back the other way. A back-breaking score.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, Mike, you're just trying to make something happen. You find yourself trailing, less than 2 minutes remain. You're just taking some chances. In this case, the chances backfire, and the other team's able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. First and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. Again, working deep downfield. And this will be incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. It's 2nd down. They go play action with Wilson. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete. Well, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. This one, deep downfield for Chase. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. To throw again is Wilson. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for it on 4th and long will end up in a turnover on downs. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
He's going to air this one out. And the Broncos are going to get the football here as it'll come out to the 20. They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball. Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Closing in on 200 receiving yards for the game. He's been outstanding. That one good for a 1st down. Throwing again. Wilson going for it all. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Now a timeout, Denver. That's their second. And they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. Again, Wilson. He's going to let it go deep for Chase. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked up by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Titans are going to have it at their own 32-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Back to throw. He's going to look downfield once again. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. To the ground, a 1st down run. And he'll be brought down there.